Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button to stay updated with the latest content about placements and interview preparation. And hey, do not forget to join my Telegram channel where I post daily job opportunities and exclusive tips to help you crack interviews. Trust me, you do not want to miss out on that. Now, let us dive into today's main video where I'm going to show you exactly how to crack the Virtusa interview. Let us get started. Before we jump into the technical part, I want to share something super important that many successful candidates told me after getting selected. They said confidence and a genuine smile made a huge difference in their interviews. And I'm not just talking about fake confidence, I'm talking about real, grounded confidence. You see, when you walk into that interview room or join that video call, the first thing the interviewer notices is your body language and your energy. So here is my advice: always walk in with a smile on your face, maintain eye contact, show genuine interest in what the interviewer is saying. You would be surprised how many people crack interviews just by radiating positivity and confidence. The interviewers are not just looking for technical knowledge, they are looking for people who are pleasant to work with, who are enthusiastic about learning, and who can handle pressure gracefully. So remember, confidence, a smile, and genuine interest can take you a long way. Now that we have got that sorted, let us talk about the actual interview process. Let me tell you about Virtusa first. Virtusa is a global information technology company founded way back in 1996. They are in the business of helping companies grow by providing digital solutions, software development, and consulting services. They work with companies across multiple industries like banking, healthcare, telecom, and many others. Basically, they help organizations improve their technology, solve problems, and enhance their services for customers. When it comes to hiring freshers, Virtusa conducts regular recruitment drives specifically for associate software engineer roles. There are two categories they hire for: the coder position with a salary of 5 lakhs per annum and the power coder position with a salary of 6.5 lakhs per annum. The difference is that power coders need to solve more advanced coding problems. Now, let me break down the entire interview process for you. The Virtusa interview has four main rounds. Let me walk you through each one. Round 1 is the online assessment test. This is the elimination round. Out of 200 students, only around 40 to 50 make it through. This round lasts 3 hours and tests your aptitude, computer science fundamentals, pseudocode understanding, and coding skills. Round 2 is the technical interview. This is where they dive deep into your technical knowledge. They will ask you about object oriented programming, programming languages, your projects, SQL, and DBMS concepts. You will do live coding during this round. Round 3 is the group discussion. You will be with 6 to 8 other candidates discussing a topic. They are evaluating your communication skills, analytical thinking, and teamwork. Round 4 is the HR interview. This is the final round where they assess your personality, career goals, and whether you are a cultural fit for the company. Let us talk about round 1 in detail because this is the make or break round. You have 3 hours to complete the entire assessment. Section 1 is aptitude. You will get 10 multiple choice questions covering time and work problems, percentages, ratios, number systems, speed and distance, probability, and averages. The key here is practice. Do 20 to 30 aptitude problems daily. Section 2 is computer science fundamentals. This section has about 30 multiple choice questions covering DBMS normalization, data structures, operating systems, networking basics, and object oriented programming concepts. Make sure you understand these topics deeply. Section 3 is pseudocode. You will get 10 questions where they give you pseudocode with loops and conditions, and you need to predict the output. This tests your logical thinking. Section 4 is the coding challenge. This has 4 coding problems ranging from easy to hard. You have about 50 minutes. Here are typical problems. Find the second largest element in an array, reverse a linked list, check if a string is a palindrome, find the missing number in an array. The important thing is to solve at least 2 to 3 problems completely. Section 5 is the power coding challenge. If you are aiming for the power coder role, there are 3 advanced coding problems, usually involving dynamic programming, binary search trees, and graph algorithms. You have about 80 minutes. Do not worry if you cannot solve all of them. Even partial solutions help. Here is my strategy for round 1. Start with the aptitude section because these are quick points. Then move to computer science fundamentals. Then tackle pseudocode. Finally, jump to coding. Prioritize solving 2 to 3 problems completely rather than attempting all 4, quality over quantity. And here is a critical tip: use pen and paper while solving. Even though this is an online test, keep a notebook beside you. When you read a problem, write it down on paper. Draw diagrams if it is a linked list or tree problem. This helps you think more clearly and reduces mistakes. Now let us talk about round 2, the technical interview. Only 40 students typically make it here. This is where you need to shine. First, they will ask you to tell about yourself and your projects. Practice this thoroughly. They will spend 15 to 20 minutes on your projects. Know every detail. Know what problem it solved, which technologies you used, what challenges you faced, how you overcame them. They are checking if you actually built it yourself. Second, they will ask about object oriented programming concepts like inheritance, polymorphism, abstraction, and encapsulation. Be ready to give real world examples. Explain inheritance using a parent class and child class example. Explain polymorphism with method overriding examples. Third, they will ask about the difference between SQL and NoSQL. SQL is structured and ACID compliant. NoSQL is flexible and used for unstructured data. Know the pros and cons of each. Fourth, they might ask you string problems with constraints. For example, check if a string has all unique characters without using extra data structures. This forces you to think creatively. Fifth, be ready to write SQL queries. Be ready to fetch the second highest salary from an employee table using subqueries. Understand group by, join, and order by clauses deeply. During the technical interview, use pen and paper to explain your answers. When they ask you a complex problem, grab a pen and paper, draw it, draw diagrams for data structures. Explain your thought process as you draw. This visual explanation is incredibly powerful. It shows the interviewer that you think systematically. Many candidates get selected simply because they can communicate clearly using visual aids. When they ask you to code, do not start typing immediately. Explain your thought process first. Tell them your approach, the time complexity, space complexity, then start coding. Write clean code with proper variable names. After coding, test it with examples. If the interviewer asks follow up questions to optimize, think about it and explain your optimization approach. Now, let us talk about round 3, the group discussion. You will be with 6 to 8 other candidates discussing a topic. Common topics include impact of artificial intelligence on employment, remote work, or is cryptocurrency the future? Here is how to excel in group discussion. Start if you have something valuable to say. Do not force yourself to speak first if you are not ready. But if you have a strong opening point, go for it. Give balanced perspectives. Do not just take one side, discuss both positive and negative aspects. Show critical thinking. Listen and encourage others. Keep your points short but impactful. Do not dominate the conversation. If someone makes a good point, acknowledge it. Communicate clearly and maintain confidence. Do not interrupt others. Show enthusiasm. Remember that smile? Use it here too. Show genuine interest in the discussion. Now let us talk about round 4, the HR interview. This is usually 30 minutes and is much more relaxed. They are checking if you are a cultural fit and genuinely interested in the company. Common questions include: tell me about yourself. Why do you want to join Virtusa? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Are you comfortable relocating? What are your salary expectations? Tell me about your hobbies. How do you handle stressful situations? Be honest and do not make up things. Show genuine interest in the company. Be clear about your career goals. If they ask about relocation, be honest about your flexibility. Maintain that smile, keep good eye contact, and be conversational. Here is the game changer for your preparation. Use Notion to create comprehensive notes. Why Notion? Because it is free, it is organized, and you can quickly search and revise before your interview. Here is how to structure your Notion notes. Create separate pages for aptitude formulas and tricks, DBMS concepts, object oriented programming concepts with examples, SQL query patterns, coding problems by category, project details, and common group discussion topics. Within each page, use bullet points, examples, and code snippets. Add images if you are explaining data structures. 2 days before your interview, you can quickly open Notion and revise everything in 2 to 3 hours. And here is where ChatGPT comes in. Use ChatGPT to generate practice questions, to explain concepts you do not understand, and to get feedback on your project descriptions. Ask ChatGPT to explain object oriented programming concepts with real world examples. Ask it to generate SQL queries for practice. Ask it to help you explain your project impressively. ChatGPT is an amazing tool for preparation. Let me give you specific tips that increase your chances. Tip 1: stay attentive during all rounds. Listen carefully to what the interviewer is saying. Eye contact and active listening show respect and interest. Tip 2: know your resume inside and out. Be honest about everything. Do not lie about technologies or projects. You lose credibility immediately if caught. Tip 3. Project preparation is crucial. Your projects will be discussed for 15 to 20 minutes. Know every detail. Explain the problem it solved, the tech stack, challenges faced, and what you learned. Tip 4. Focus on Java. Java is widely used at Virtusa. Be very strong with Java object oriented programming concepts, especially dynamic method dispatch and method overriding. If not Java, be strong with one language. Tip 5. Know basic computer knowledge. Understand operating system basics, different operating system versions, processes, threads, and memory management concepts. Tip 6. Use pen and paper during interviews. I cannot stress this enough. When they ask you a problem, especially in the technical round, grab a pen and paper, draw your solution, draw diagrams, explain your thought process as you draw. This visual communication is powerful. Tip 7. Be ready for scenario based questions. They might ask, you have a bug in production and cannot figure it out. What do you do? Show problem solving ability, calmness, and willingness to learn. Tip 8. Confidence and a smile. Walk in with confidence. Smile when you are introduced. Maintain that positive energy throughout. Many candidates got selected not because answers were perfect, but because they came across as confident, enthusiastic, and pleasant. Companies want to hire people they enjoy being around. Recent candidates who cracked Virtusa showed the common pattern. They prepared thoroughly, they communicated clearly, they used pen and paper to explain, and they came across as confident and genuine. That is the formula. That is what works. Here is your final checklist before your interview. 2 to 3 months before, create your Notion workspace. Use ChatGPT to generate concepts. Practice 100 plus coding problems. Solve aptitude and DBMS questions daily. 1 month before, finalize your projects with documentation. Start mock interviews with friends. Refine your Notion notes. Practice speaking about your projects. 2 weeks before, do 10 to 20 mock interviews. Revise Notion regularly. Practice group discussion topics. 1 week before, light revision from Notion. Practice coding problems. Get good sleep. Interview day. Smile. Maintain eye contact. Use pen and paper. Show confidence and genuine interest. You have prepared well. You got this. There you have it. The complete roadmap to crack the Virtus interview. Remember, success is not about being perfect. It is about being well prepared, communicating clearly, and showing genuine interest. Use Notion to organize learning. Use ChatGPT to understand concepts. Use pen and paper during interviews. Maintain confidence and smile throughout. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for more interview preparation tips and job opportunities. Join my Telegram channel as well. I post daily opportunities there. Drop a comment below if you have any questions about Virtusa or other placements. Thank you for watching and all the best with your Virtusa interview. You are going to crush it. See you in the next video.